And a steal. Zach Davis elevates and detonates. A thunderous flush. Fisher cut off on the baseline against Newberry. Tries to bounce it, stolen away. Mobo in transition, taking flight and soaring to the rim. Tyreek Smith down the lane and a poster. My goodness. Lob it up top, McLaughlin. An emphatic way to get his first points. Knocked away by James. Look out below. Grant Foster again. Oh, he's feeling it. He can't be stopped. 15 first half points. Lead is 13. Newberry a three. Got it in a foul. A chance for 4. GCU trying to grab its first second half lead. Harrison on the pull-up. Gives it to him. And Chico Carter, hard hedge outside. Long three, bullseye! Chico Carter with his 4th three of the first half. Lead for San Francisco's down to 1. Shot of jumps. Lob it up to Mobo. Oh, he threw it in. How did he do that?
Mobo.
Mo Magic.
Mo Magic.
James down the lane with the left hand and he ties the game. 5.8 to go. Furman not taking a timeout. JP Big East for the win. Got it. He did it again. Is the coach Matt McCall, Jack Benjamin with you. This game's been physical. I see you over here ready to box me out and dive for a loose ball.
A physical game, but like you alluded to, not many free throws being shot in this game.
One key thing Tulane did, they got this crowd involved. You see what's going on behind us? They're into it. There's a reason this team is very good at home, 10-3 so far on the season.
They are known as the Havocs, the biggest party in college hoops, and with the GCU campus just 10 miles west of us, they're in full force in Glendale as we get set for the championship game of the inaugural Arizona tip-off. It's the 3-0 Grand Canyon Lopes taking on the 4-0 South Carolina Gamecocks. And hello, everyone, alongside the former head coach at Chattanooga and UMass, Matt McCall, Jack Benjamin on hand. We've been waiting for this one for a long time. Two terrific teams. What do you think's going to make the difference tonight?
Well, we may crown a national champion in April, but we got a championship on the line tonight with two talented, experienced teams who both built their rosters in similar ways with returnees and transfers.
Yeah, those transfers certainly a key. Meechie Johnson for South Carolina. Outstanding Friday night in their win over DePaul. Season high 24 points. What stuck out?
Yeah, he's so physical. He can get down the lane and finish at the basket.
Tyon Grant Foster added another chapter to one of the great stories in college basketball this year Friday. 28 more points. He's 12th in the country scoring.
Well, what can't this guy do?
30 in their opener, 28 on Friday. Ray Harrison, a huge punch as well. The preseason player of the year in the WAC had 24 points, 17 of those in the second half. Grand Canyon and South Carolina for the championship. San Francisco took care of DePaul earlier, but all eyes on this one here. The Gamecocks and the Lopes. First ever meeting is for a trophy. Comes your way next on CBS Sports Network. How about the job Lamont Paris has done with this South Carolina team? 11-21 a year ago. A 4-0 start now, their best since 2016-2017. After 5 years at Chattanooga, led them to a NCAA tournament, as did my partner, Morris Ugasuk, true freshman from Finland, working on Luke Wool. Meechie Johnson gets inside, rims off. Lid closed right now for both teams. Colin Moore, and a foul. So GCU right now in a scoring drought that's nearing 4 minutes. South Carolina at 3.5 minutes. Big time struggle in this first half for these two teams offensively.
Meechie made the right play. He got down the lane, just didn't finish the basket. But I think both teams are competing. They're competing at a high level. They've gone deep into their benches. 9 guys have played in this basketball game for both teams, which is huge when you're playing 2 games in 3 days. Utilizing your depth will play dividends towards the end of this basketball game.
Harrison inbounds to Grant Foster, looking for his first points and a foul on Cooper. So that's number 7, and that means a 1-and-1 and a chance for Grant Foster to see the ball go through the basket.
And that's one of our keys to the game. South Carolina has to defend without fouling. 38 free throws for Grand Canyon on Friday night, and a talented scorer like Grant Foster only need to see the ball go through the hoop a couple times and get yourself to the free throw line. Guys do that, they can have huge nights offensively.
You can see his numbers for the season. We talked about him scoring 28 points on Friday. He took 15 free throws. Front end of a 1-and-1, and he rims it in. He's shooting free throws right around a 77% clip this year. Again, Kansas City native. Began his career at Indian Hills Community College. A year at Kansas. 1/2 of a game at DePaul. The heart issue, the 2 years off, and now number 12 in the country in scoring. He's got both. Grand Canyon is within 5, and that scoring drought finally ceases. Talon Cooper. Ugasuk. Working on Grant Foster. That's a foul. Bryce Drew can't believe it. Grant Foster gets number 2. That's 6 as a team on Grand Canyon.
Both teams now in the bonus. Pretty good individual defense there by Grant Foster. Staying down, moving his feet. Ugasuk drawing, but that's huge. Grant Foster now picking up his second foul, but Bryce Drew going to stick with them, let him stay in this game.
You can see the players from Finland in Division I. Federico at Pittsburgh. South Carolina actually just signed his brother Oku Federico coming over to South Carolina. That was a big get for Lamont Paris. Part of the Drive Basketball Academy in Finland. Shot clock runs down on Talon Cooper. Very rare you see that happen to him.
Both teams right now are locked in defensively. We've got a defensive struggle going on in this game. How about the other guy on that list, Olivier Kamwan, what he's doing in Michigan, the transfer from Tennessee, just unbelievable season thus far.
He's been great. 16-11, the South Carolina lead. Lead's been as many as 7. Grant Foster, hard hedge out top, inside McLaughlin, outside Moore. Off the bounce baseline on Ugasuk, reversed it up and in.
Was just getting ready to talk about South Carolina's defense, the effort to step up and stop the roll and the rotations. And then Moore with just a tough drive to the basket.
South Carolina's scoring drought approaching 5 minutes. Backdoor Ugasuk. Off his hands, out of bounds. Turnover number 4 on South Carolina.
You know, at shoot around today, South Carolina worked on that action several times. Coach Lamont Paris, as you see Moore just driving, taking on the contact and finishing, but South Carolina worked on that play several times. They want to get that backdoor layup.
Grand Canyon can tie it with a 3. Colin Moore, drop off to Harrison, blocked by Clark. That's something he does very well. And Ugasuk out of the pack with it. Clark last year at the Citadel blocked 2 shots a game.
Also got a degree in mechanical engineering.
He did. And he drives baseline and scores. A degree, a block, 2 points, and a 5-point lead for South Carolina.
A little bit of everything.
He's a guy they expected coming in, maybe 15, 20 minutes off the bench, but as he mentioned, with the loss of Colin Murray Boyles, he's had to play a bigger role. Tyon Grant Foster, and finally gets his first field goal.
He comes off the pick and roll there and holds his defender on his back, takes one dribble and gets down the lane. That's a difficult shot to make.
Cooper for Clark. And now B.J. Mack against McLaughlin. Meechie Johnson, step back triple, you bet. So Meechie knocking down a 3.
Great read by Meechie Johnson. Grand Canyon messed up the switch off the dribble handoff. Meechie read it and made the right play.
Came in shooting 26% this year, but he's capable. He made 73s last year. Ray Harrison in the mid-range. That's where he lives. So good, so dangerous there. His second field goal.
Talk about the right read, coming off the ball screen, getting to your spots, right on the elbow, pull-up J.
Native of Greenville, South Carolina, about 100 miles northwest of Columbia. You think he's into this one today? Taking on his hometown team. Shot clock to 10 for Johnson. Kick out for Clark. Off the bounce with 6. They got to go. It's Cooper and Grant Foster. Shot clock to 3. In a straight jacket. Scoop shot way off. Shot clock violation. The Grand Canyon defense picking up in a big way.
Meechie Johnson on the step back with the three coming off the ball screen read, and Ray Harrison says, anything you can do, I can do better.